there, and welcome to this quick little video walkthrough that I've been asked to do to walk you through the inside, behind the scenes look at what's involved in the EC Certified Coaching License training. Yes, because to become an Entrepreneur Circle certified coach requires quite a lot of training to get you certified, and then there's all sorts of great resources in here to help you grow your business. So welcome. This is what the training site looks like, nice and colorful, as you can see, and you can see it's split into a few different sections. We've got our introduction, obviously. There's a big section on the system, the EMS, the Entrepreneur's Marketing and Sales System, so that you are fully up to speed on what it is we're going to be coaching these small businesses. There's a whole section all about getting clients for yourself, because obviously that's crucial to a successful business. There's another section all about coaching the system, how you actually go about doing that with your clients. We've got a section called your RUC, which stands for really useful content, which once you've gone through the previous modules will make a lot more sense. But this is really a massive library of completely done for you content and resources that you can use to help get more clients, get your name out there. We've got your certification test, which is obviously a big deal. I mean, look how big and bold it is, which is the actual test you need to take to become a certified coach. And then once you've passed, you've got a few other sections as well. We've got some great case studies on how our coaches have been getting results and getting clients themselves. So you can learn off that, learn off others, people who've been there and done it. We've got a whole section on useful links and resources, which includes things like your certified logo and your license agreement, and also walkthrough videos of our affiliate schemes. You can earn more money selling different EC products, and Facebook ad walkthroughs, all sorts of little useful resources that we've put out throughout our journey with a coaching license. And then, of course, down the bottom, the last section here is your support and call recordings, because this gives you all the information you need on your quarterly gatherings, all the Zoom meetings that our coaches have, the Facebook group, and also the recordings of those key get-togethers that are really important. Things like our session when we talked about which Facebook ads you should be running, things like that. So they're all archived, so you can go back and watch them. You've not missed anything. They're all in there. If we have a look on the left-hand side, you'll see this is the complete index of everything that's included in this training program. So we weren't kidding when we said it was thorough. And in fact, if we go through, obviously we've got our introduction, we've got the system itself, which is obviously split into multiple parts, 5 parts. You've got the gap, you've got the foundation blocks, fixing your marketing, knowing the score, stabilize, optimize, maximize, and of course you've got access to all the downloads that are as part of that as well. So most of our coaches come in, they get stuck in straight away, and they properly nail the EMS system. They become experts at the system because it makes coaching it a whole lot easier. The next most exciting part, my favorite part personally, is the getting clients for yourself module. This module here, module 3, because obviously that is key. So we talk about your positioning, your proposition, how you actually position what you're doing, what you're offering people, how you get people to pay attention. Then we go through in quite some detail the EC Coach client acquisition model. This is how you actually go about getting clients, and Nigel walks you through that process, that proven process, so that you can follow those steps as we go along. We talk about your RUC, your really useful content, what it is and why you need to use it, how you should be using it, where you should be posting it, all that good stuff there. And then we go into a bit more detail, a bit more specifics. How do you get calls and clients? We focus on a few different strategies that really work well, that are working really well for our existing coaches here, in terms of how do you get those discovery calls? What do you do once you've got a discovery call? So this is the walkthrough of what to say, when to say it, how to say it, the script, all that good stuff that's in this discovery call session. One piece of advice: don't mess with this. This is a proven system. Coaches that follow the script, that say the right things at the right time as they're instructed, always close more sales than those that venture off and mess with the script, shall we say. So that's a really key module there. You don't want to miss that. The webinar route, we talk about how you can use webinars to get coaching clients. You've got an entire example webinar that we ran in 2019, which was responsible for getting dozens and dozens of coaching clients in one go, which is crazy, obviously, because if you're running your coaching business, you only need 24 coaching clients, really? And then, oh my goodness, you're earning some decent money, you're already very busy. So one webinar could be all it takes, and this is a great template to use to follow from. Using LinkedIn, obviously key, given this the B2B nature of this, of what we're doing. We have a whole overview of Sales Navigator, a great tool to help you find the right people for you and your business. And we give you the whole LinkedIn messaging sequence. Send this message on this day, then send this message. If they don't reply, send this, so that you can actually go up, set it out. It's a great thing to outsource as well, or to schedule into your day, so that you can be prospecting, you can be out there sending the right messages to the right people, knowing you're doing the right things, so that you can get the results, reap the rewards, get those clients that you need. So a lot of stuff in here about how you get clients for yourself. We then move on to coaching the system, number 4, because obviously we need to know how to coach the system properly. So we cover everything from the workbooks that you get access to for your clients, the box sets that you can order for them. We talk to our in-house coaches here at EC, Michelle and Stuart, who've been doing this for, collectively almost 30 years of coaching experience. So you get to pick their brains and understand how they coach the system, learn from them. These guys are experts at what they're doing there. And then we go through the different sections that we've covered in the system. We then look at how we coach those sections. So how do we coach finding the gap? What do we do? What exercises do we do? How do we set expectations so they're not disappointed with us? How do we get off on the right foot? How do we make sure their key numbers are correct? All that good stuff. Then the foundation blocks, how to coach each one. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8. You get the idea. We go through how to actually coach all of these, what to say, what to introduce, what exercises to go through. So if you're going through, you've got your curriculum set out, you've got the system, the workbooks are all there, you're going through your clients, you're meeting your client next week and you're on foundation block 2, watch this video, refresh your mind, know what you're going to say, when you're going to say it. All that good stuff sorted so that you know what you're going to do in that session. All of this stuff covered here. The next stage is, of course, keeping score, fixing your marketing, all that good stuff, crucial to running a good coaching business here. And then even little operational things, how to be efficient, effective as a coach. So how to use things like Dropbox and Trello and Zoom and BombBomb, really great tools that our best coaches use to their advantage to make their lives easier, to make sure they can do more stuff, get the most out of their clients. So some great tutorials and advice there. Then we get to the really useful content. Now brace yourself, there's a lot of stuff in here. So this is all the content that you've got access to that you can basically swipe and deploy, copy and paste, use to promote you and your business. And it covers everything. We've got emails that you can send out to your list. Everything here, blah, blah, you can see. There's 16 great emails there that you can tweak and send out. We've got full articles. These are great for things like LinkedIn, of course. There's 22 of these. But also, these are taken from the Entrepreneur Circle magazines. They're great for print stuff as well, if you know someone with an actual magazine, or even as publishing, just as content pieces on social media, places like Facebook. We could turn these into great lead magnets. There's a lot of stuff you can do with these articles. They're all top-notch, the creme de la creme. The quality is immense in here. And then you've got videos as well. Oh my goodness, look at all these videos. Plenty of them in here. Whether you want to use the videos directly with Nigel in them, or whether you want to watch them, get the key message, record your own version, that's up to you. But you've got the potential, the opportunity to do either of those, because you've got all this content already done for you. And really, when it comes to coaching, people want to know that you know your stuff, that you can help them. And the way that we get them to that point where they recognize you'd be a great coach for them is we get some of this high quality, really thought-provoking content in front of them, and then offer them a call. It's that simple. I've summarized the getting clients section quite a lot there. Obviously, there's a lot more to it, but that's the gist, and that's why all this content is here for you. We've got a whole section about COVID-19 resources, things specifically created for our coaches to send out to businesses who are struggling in the pandemic. That's obviously crucial. We're adding to that all the time. The certification test, of course. Not much more to that. That is the test itself. So make sure you've revised properly and get ready to pass the test, because then you become certified. And once you are passed, we're going through a bit more detail. We get to the advanced stuff, if you like, now that you're ready. We go through more advanced areas of marketing and actually getting clients. An interview with Nicola McLennan, one of our most successful certified coaches who grew her business to 30, 40 clients in a matter of weeks. So she is doing great stuff, tremendous things there. So an interview with her, so you can see what's going on. Your scorecard, so you can keep track of your own marketing like that. And then we get into our case studies. So there's a whole load of case studies here, grouped by the different businesses that they are. So these are existing coaches talking through how they've managed to help these businesses. So if you have a professional service client, if you've got someone in PR or whatever it might be, then you can come in here, you can watch the case studies, see how they go. Health and well-being, retail, engineering, education, home, garden, leisure, all that stuff. We're adding to that constantly throughout. In fact, there's a lot more to go. There's about 6 or 7 more to add now, today. So we better get a move on, because I've got to go and add those to the system now. And then we've got our useful links and resources. So basic things like your agreement, but also we've got a whole section on getting your business started, all the simple stuff. You know, if you're brand new to business, if this is your first business or a startup, you know, how do you set up your bank accounts, accept payments, your websites, your phones, all that stuff is covered here. We've also got a few little bonus resources that are tucked away in here. For example, full campaign details, an entire swipe, copy and paste Facebook ad campaign, including all the copy, all the follow-up emails you need there. All sorts of stuff, download campaign walkthroughs, business inspector audits you can do to get clients in or to use on your existing clients here. As a coach, of course, you have access to the Entrepreneurs Circle affiliate scheme. That means that we pay you money if your clients purchase any other Entrepreneurs Circle resources, any products, or become members, for example. And so there's a walkthrough video here on how that works. There's a whole section on how to create your coach's webpage for the coaches directory on entrepreneurscircle.org, where we get many inquiries every week, every month, people going through the website, people who know us, people who stumble upon us, who want a coach, and they come to Entrepreneurs Circle because it's a trusted identity. So how to create and maximize your exposure on there, that's crucial, of course, your landing pages, things like that. And then, like I said, your logos, your fonts, so that we can keep everything nice and branded. You want to put these wherever you can, they're there. And then a few more little detailed bits, things like how to integrate Facebook lead ads with Zapier so that leads you get from Facebook automatically go into your CRM system. Like I said, we get some advanced technical stuff here as well. And then finally, the support and call recordings. So obviously we have our Facebook group with all our coaches in. So that's a very lively group. I'm in there most of the time. Nigel pops in every now and then. Elizabeth, who does our support, she's there. And that's really a great place if you've got quick questions, if you want advice, then get the advice of hundreds of fellow coaches who've been there and done it in an instant. It's really great. Weekly support calls, of course. Every Thursday at 4, we have our Zoom call with our coaches where you can ask questions, get help if you've got a specific query with Nigel and Elizabeth there. Every quarter, of course, we have our coaches meetings, usually in person, virtual through the pandemic. But these are our big get-togethers where we properly focus on what's next with coaching, how we take our businesses to the next level. They normally have a bit of a theme, and we normally announce some exciting things there. So look forward to the next one of those. But you've got the recordings of all of those past ones in here if you were so inclined. And then, of course, we've got the recordings of our past support calls, all sorts of things. We have special guests come in. Nigel critiques marketing in this one here. We've got a whole section about virtual assistants here. Martin Norbury, the scale coach, visited us here to explain how we can grow better businesses. Video Matt talking about videos here. We've got Orla, another one of our in-house coaches, talking about your value proposition. And we normally keep the past kind of few months of calls back here so you can go back and watch them. But if there are any that are particularly useful, then we archive these into this section here, archived Becoming a Better Coach calls that are really useful. A very original name. But you can see there's a few in here. We've got Stuart, one of our coaches, talking about B2B coaching and the different aspects of that and how to do that properly. Elliot's in there talking about how to run Facebook ads properly. Ben, our top sales guy, is talking about how to handle the sales calls, the discovery calls. We've got our PR guru, Greg Simpson, talking about how you can actually get publicity. Michelle, of course, our head of coaching, talking about quick wins and how you can implement those with your clients as well. As you can see, oh my goodness, there is a whole lot of stuff going on here within this training, within this pack. And all of it is all designed to help you create your ideal business, one that you can use to help others, earn a good living, have fun doing it, with all of us here at Entrepreneur Circle behind you, helping you, urging you on to succeed. The support, the resources, as you can see, it's all there, ready to go. If you've got any questions, just let us know. We are here to help. It is literally our job. So just get in touch. But hopefully this little overview of what's included in the training is helpful. So again, any questions, let us know, and we'll speak to you real soon. Bye-bye.